Hi everyone, this is Mayank and in this video we are going to see how you can pass context in a template. In the previous video we already seen how you can set up the Django template. So in this video we are going to see how you can pass the variables from views to hello.html, how we can use if else condition and for loop on a list and for loop over a dictionary. So let's see. So here is my views.py and I'm going to create a variable named context. So context is a dictionary and we can pass this variable as a third variable in the render function. Now because I want to pass like a name, okay, so basically suppose I'm going to pass first name which is Mayank and last name which is Gupta. So I'm going to hello.html and here I will put a paragraph tag just to differentiate between all the text. Like it's not mandatory, it's completely upon the design I'm trying to do. So now it's like h2 and here is some message hi. Then it's like just give two curly braces and the variable name, for example hi first name, and then we can also write the last name because we have declared the variable as first name and last name. Here it is first underscore name, so you must see that the variable name must be same. So hi first name and last name. Now let's see. Okay, you can see the message here, hi Mayank Gupta, because we have added in our template. Now whatever the name you can change, if you change the name here it will directly reflect to your output. Okay, so now let's see. So our variable is defined. Now let's see how you can use if else. Okay, so here it is, I'm adding some message, for example course and course, suppose I'm adding it as Django. Now come here, I'm again adding again paragraph tag. So it is like if, so because these two curly braces is used to print, but this curly braces and a percentage operator is used to make some operations. So if what the name I have written course, the variable name is course. If course is equal to why is equal to, because we are comparing, right? So Python, then it will give a message. And also every if you start a if condition, you also have to end this if condition. So it's like end if and then close with the percentage and curly braces, and inside this you have to do all your operations. So I am just trying here to write something this is a correct course. Okay, and also you can print the name also, like for example the course, because the variable we have declared course, we have given the value Django, but here we have given Python. So this if condition must not work, right? So let's test this. You can see there is no any output. Okay, so let's change it to Django. Now let's see. Okay, here you can see the message, this is a correct course Django. Now let's add some more feature here, else. Okay, so else also, like you always has to use the similar way, curly braces and then percentage symbol, and you here is the message, this is not a correct course. So because it's a Django only, so it must return the same output, but let's change some values here. Course I'm making from Django to again Python, and let's see, this is not a correct course. Why this happened? Because our course was declared as Python. It went to hello.html, then it checked if the course is Django, then no, then it entered into the else condition, and it printed the message. This is not a correct course. So for now, let's do one thing. Let's add also Elif. So it's also the similar way, Elif, and the course is equal to Python. Okay, so I can give a message something like similar like this. This is alternative course. For example, alternative course, I'm giving the message, and yeah, it's fine. Now let's see, because it's Python, then it must enter in our Elif condition, right? Now let's test. Here is the alternative course. We can also make it something like this. If you want to view a little bigger, you can make the whole thing in the h3 tag, and yeah, fine. Let's see now. Cool, this is the alternative course Python. Okay, now let's again change the into the views. Let's make it a Django. Then it must go to the if condition. This is the correct course, Django. Let's give some other course like maths. Then it must go to the else condition, right? Because in if condition it's not Django, then again the check happens, it is not Python, then it must enter into the else condition. So this is not a correct course. Okay, so we have seen these things. Okay, let's see the another one. For example, I'm going to show you how you can iterate over a for loop. So for loop, you must have a list, right? I'm iterating over a list. So for example, I'm doing some countries. So in the countries, I'm passing the list like India, Nepal, France, okay, and one more country like Spain. Okay, now we have to iterate over these countries. Come back to the hello.html template, and I'm just putting here for. Similar way, we have to use curly braces and percentage for a country in. You must use the same variable name, it's countries here. So for country in countries, basically it will like in each iteration, country will be your variable, and then you must end the for loop. So it will be like end for. For the if condition, we have used end if, and for the for loop, we have used end for. Okay, so let's do one thing. Let's print it out. Country. Okay, now let's see. Okay, you can see here India, Nepal, France, and Spain. Okay, we need in some different way. For example, so like you can also do some HTML things here, or let's try something like ul. I'm just making a unordered list. Cool, and then add a li, like list item, what we use in the basic HTML. Okay, cool. And I'm also giving some message like countries are. Cool, now let's see. Okay, you can see the message here, countries are. It is coming now point by point, because in each iteration we have added a tag li, which is as known as list items. So India, Nepal, France, and Spain. So in this way we can iterate over a list. And in the similar way, it's a little bit different. We can also iterate over a dictionary. For example, I'm just putting one more variable here as capitals. So I'm just using India, and it's New Delhi. I'm creating a dictionary. Okay, you can also use it like this: India, New Delhi, and then Nepal as Kathmandu, and France, let's go for only 3, it's Paris. Okay, so for this also you have to do in a similar way, but the code will be a little bit different. So I'm going to use the same a little bit of code. So p tag, then capitals are, and I'm again iterating over the dictionary, and the dictionary name is capitals. So for you can use, because it's a dictionary, right? It's in a key value pair. So basically there are 2 items. here is the key, here is the value. So I'm using some variable like key value only I'm using, like, or you can also use like a country comma capital in capitals. Okay, but capitals you have to add one more thing, dot items. Okay, so now again write a info to end the for loop, and you can here you can put all the things, like for example I'm again doing the same thing, but I'm making it a ordered list now, and let's close this order list. Cool. And we can make it something like country is, and country is, you can put the country variable, and the capital is, just put the capital here. Okay, now let's test it. Okay, countries are country is India and their capital. I think I have missed something. Okay, I have not added the li tag. No, it's fine, I think. Let's go. Okay, see, country is India and their capital is New Delhi. Country is Nepal, their capital is Kathmandu. Country is France and their capital is Paris. So in this way we can use all the variables from our views.py. So I hope you have understand the concept here. If you have any doubt, feel free to comment. That's all in this video. See you next time.